Hi everyone, today I'm going to share with you two of our year-long seed germination. They're quite special because it was something that we were curious about and we just want to give it a shot. The first one I want to introduce you to is the Morinda citrifolia, also known as the Noni fruit trees. Now if you've never heard of the Noni trees or the Noni fruit, basically is this type of fruit that smells like blue cheese, so it's highly fragrant. It's also known for its anti-cancer property, and there's quite a lot of research about this particular tree, so if you're interested, go and find out. The reason why we got interested is because of its medicinal value, in the sense that you can use the tree from the leaves, the bark, to the roots and the fruit. So we'd like to have these on the land. I mean, it's quite valuable, you know, rather than growing something just for pleasure. You can grow something that is useful as well for your body. So with these seeds, we bought it online, and the first batch was a failure in the sense that we sowed it directly into the soil. That nothing happened to it after a while. But the second one, we did something different, and we soaked it into a paper towel, left it for a few weeks. What ended up happening was it became kind of gooey. It looked like it was going to rot away as well. So we quickly washed it and putting it into the soil. And I thought that was a goner as well, but luckily in a few weeks time the seeds started to germinate, and voila, we end up with 4 now. It's quite difficult to grow, to germinate. And so we, after doing research and stuff like that, we saw a video that someone did a seed germination with a very high level of success rate. And a way to do that is to stratify the seed before you germinate it. So look that up. With the Noni tree, ideally it's going to reach full maturity after 18 months. It preferred a tropical environment. You can get away with subtropical and maybe warm temperate as well. It's just that this has been a year, and you can see it's nowhere as near full maturity in another 8 months. So I think it's going to take a long time, and it might not be successful in a few months time because winter is coming. Hopefully we'll leave it in the greenhouse and that shouldn't happen. So that's one of it. The second one we got interested in is growing the agave. Now with agave, I think number one, it's interesting in the sense that the Native American or Mexican people use it to make alcohol, especially the giant or the blue agave, the tequilana. So this is 2 of the seedling that I got, and for us we just want to use it for fabric. So we're not going to do anything alcohol related because we don't have the machinery, but I thought it should be fun just to grow it. And also agave, they are high in sugar as well. Now I don't recommend sugar because that's the very thing that feeds the cancer cell and helping it grow. So hence we got the Noni fruit to combat the cancer cell. Just kidding, I just want to grow it for like fire break. So I got 2 types of seedling for the agave. One of it is the giant one, and the other one is the blue agave. And what I did was just the paper towel method, and then after a week, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, it's been so long now, it started to germinate, and from there I transplanted it into a pot. And so this is what it is. I mean, it's not very impressive at the moment, but hopefully once it start to become bigger, and then it speed up the growth rate. It's like a teenager. It's like infantry, and then once it reaches a teenager stage, it go to growth spurt, and then it might be gigantic then. But at the moment, it's still a baby. So it has been a year, and you know, this type of succulent plant, they required a kind of like desert condition, I believe, and also a tropical one at that. And I'm not that, so it's growing very slowly, and hopefully it grow big like this. After 6 to 8 years, I think you can harvest them, and that's when you can make the extract it and make tequila. So my main aim is to use it for fire break, but I'm also interested in using it as you know, making tequila. I think it would be something interesting if I could do that, but I have to wait for 8 years before I can even harvest it. And who knows, I might not be around in 8 years time. Hence I need to grow the noni fruit to prevent me from getting cancer to survive that long. So there you go. I just want to say one more thing. Even cancer patients get killed in car accident, or terminal cancer patients get killed in car accident. So there's no guarantee for anything, but what I can guarantee is that give this a shot. You might be surprised that the seed will germinate, and after a year you have something like this. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.